Yeah, gotta look at the positives. Yeah, I mean that's really the only way one goes on.
Oh, he's hit that very cleanly.
He certainly has. He's swings and drives a beauty down one. Now we're talking links golf here today, Patrick. This is golf as it used to be played in the mother country.
Yes, the lack of trees is what viewers would notice is the main difference between this golf and, say, last year's JACASS.
Yeah.
Which was played on a very treed green.
Yeah.
This year, the lack of trees, and that is also contributing to the wind in this case. But this is the traditional way of playing golf. You might think that this is a modern version, but actually this is how golf was traditionally played. And
Clinton Shelley, I just interrupt you there, Patrick. Clinton Shelley, oh my goodness, that's a horrible start to his JACASS campaign. Oh, that can really demoralize you too. I mean, it's difficult out there because you can hear the wind howling through the effects microphone, but what a horrible start. Let's just have a look what went wrong here, Patrick.
Well, I think some golfers on the traditional links course used to use 2 gloves, and golfers generally only wear 1 glove when playing golf these days. Well, I think it does contribute to the feel of the swing.
It's a terribly disappointing start this for Clinton Shelley. I mean, he's got to get back on track immediately. And I mean, how do you put behind a bad start like that and just get things happening?
Yes, well, we used to say, you know, if you make a bad start, you do have to just put it behind you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other magical ingredient. It's simply a case of getting on with the game. You know,
wrong with that.
Thinking about the next hole, not the past hole.
Special comments there from Patrick Worcestershire. He'll be joining us all month on the PGA Tour. But let's turn our attention back to this. Clinton Shelley with a little chip shot there.
I'm just really keen to get back in the match. Not a very good start. Thanks, guys.
Probably don't see a lot of this guy, Patrick, but he is considered to be a bit of a larrikin on the tour.
Yes, well, I must say I'm not in favour of this.
Oh, now what's happened here? Wortman seems to have got the wind in his eyes. Now this can happen on a links golf course when the wind's howling, Patrick. I mean,
sometimes we used to employ wind stoppers, and they were kind of young boys normally interested in golf. Would stand around with a large screen, very much like they do at the cricket sight screens these days. Used to stand with a large screen and just block the wind out of a certain portion, just for the eyes. But there was all sorts of troubles. So,
well, Wortman certainly could have used the wind blocker there because the wind seemed to be howling right in his eyes. Clinton misses that putt there, but he'll tap in for 5, and that'll be enough for a win. So finally, he's on the board. Wortman, of course,
this was disappointed.
This was a little earlier, actually. Wortman missing that, so a bit of a let-off for Shelley, but he can certainly afford that at this stage.
Process of beating Jeff is, well, it's just a matter of playing reasonably well, I guess. Jeff's a good player, good competitor. Likes the pressure. I mean, he has. Having said that, he has crumbled under pressure once before. We were talking about Kingston Links the other day. He was really shattered by that. Long time ago, though. Long time ago.
What was the Kingston Links? Just to remind viewers of that.
Well, that was the incredible time where Clinton actually won his. I think it was his first ever JACASS on a day that Jeff had an altercation with his father. And of course, that was the last time they played on a links course. Maybe an omen there, Patrick. I don't know.
Emotions always play a part in Wortman's game. It's never a clean-cut case of being in form or anything like that.
7th hole, par 3, Jeff's tee shot here. It's probably a little more than a 9-iron here for him.
Maybe 9.5.
Have a look at that! Oh my goodness, he sticks it close.
That's a very good shot, especially considering the wind.
Shelley on the same hole, second shot here out of the bunker. He needs to get this close, really, because we saw Wortman's tee shot there. And he's got a flyer. Almost took out the cameraman there, Patrick.
Camera work is not quite up to our usual standards. Sorry about that, viewers.
Well, a tee shot certainly deserves a second look. An absolute beauty.
There's the horse straddle stance.
He's certainly in the groove today, Wortman, and his good form leading up to this tournament led us to believe that he was a red-hot favorite, but he's certainly shown us why we thought that with his play today.
Certainly has. That was really a very nice shot, and you see he's now going to putt uphill from that position, which is one of his favourite directions to putt.
Look, anytime you come out here, it's going to be difficult. You know, conditions can just get very treacherous here, but that's part of its charm. I mean, it's going to be windy, your eyes are going to be watering, the fairways are absolutely Jack Scheisenhausen. You still got to come out here and perform in the day.
What is that term, Jack Scheisenhausen? What do you think he's referring to with that?
We'll get back to that in one moment as Wortman hits his eagle chip on the par 5 here. This is the 8th.
Oh, very...
He is playing some super golf here, isn't he? Using the 2-ball putter, of course, Patrick.
Which sort of...
Which 2-ball putter, the one that they're all using on the tour
well,
now.
I'm not sure that this is a good way to go, but, you know, golf moves on as some of us stay put.
So you're an advocate of the old blade putter, obviously?
Well, I mean, you know, where does it stop? That's
Yeah.
what I ask. I mean...
Oh, and Shelley just letting that one slide by, so...
See, it didn't help his shot anyway, so...
It's getting to the stage where you just need something magical to happen, and maybe a putt like that, or... yeah, certainly the old blade putters favored by the traditionalists like yourself from Mother Country, Mother England.
Well, you know, there's a game called mini golf, and that's all about putting, and so that's the sort of putter I think you should use when putting.
Yeah, I've got the 2-ball putter today, birthday present from my mum, so that's good. No, I don't think the greens is going to be too much trouble out there today. We've got the trusty 2-ball, and the putting's usually not such a problem for me.
What sort of mess?
It's getting
has he
bad
found
to
himself in
worse,
now?
isn't it, for Shelley?
It is. He's found the only patch of grass inside this.
What do you do in this
bunker.
situation? I mean, you can hardly see your ball, the wind's howling you. What do you do with that swing?
Well, you do that,
Well, that is an
but a
incredible
little
shot.
shorter.
Move ahead here to 30, and Wortman's got this for birdie. So he's certainly putting himself in the right positions there. He's a little that short, but I think that's going to be more than adequate.
Wartman could maybe do with a longer club here. He seems to be just bending a little too far, and could be doing damage to his back there. The future of Wartman's game could be in trouble.
So Wortman slips that in. Not all that convincing, but another win for it.
Yeah, well, that's one of the main things I've been working about is my ball trajectory. Sounds a bit dubious, but it is an important facet of anyone's game.
Indeed, trajectory is an important facet.
Especially in these windy conditions. I mean, the course does look terrible, don't you think, Patrick? I mean, it's just so brown and so many...
But that is the traditional course. I mean, in fact, there wasn't grass originally.
But wouldn't you rather see nice lush green fairways of Augusta National or somewhere like that? Just
Yes, but it's all for show, isn't it? I mean, it's for the cameras. That's what golf has become nowadays. It's all for the cameras.
Well, let's get switched down here. The 14th hole. Jeff Wortman, what a chip shot. Have a look at that for a result. We missed the start of that, but that is an incredible shot. Shelley's fourth shot here to the same hole, so he's going to have to put this close. I think that could be the jackass right there, Patrick. Wortman's got a little over 2 feet to tap in.
That could certainly be the shot that gives Wortman the jackass.
And this is going to go down in history as the second biggest win in the history of Jackass. So Shelley showing
he's really not. He's lost it now.
Showing his disdain for the situation there. But it's not his day, and Wortman is going to win the Jackass. He has played a flawless round of golf here at Ranfurlie Golf Club.
And there still is quite a lush green field to the fairway, I think. There's trees on the horizon, and
so Wortman in a low-key Jackass, tough conditions, but he rose to the occasion so well. And this will be one that he treasures so dearly. A lovely little putt here for bogey, but it really was just a flawless display from this big Aussie.
it was mostly flawless. You know, at certain points he became stormy to do with the weather, maybe, and his mental state, but certainly took it in the end very well.
Well, that's what it's all about. The emotional roller coaster that is Jackass Golf. We'll see if we can get an interview with him now.
Expecting to win the golf today. You, all reports were you were pretty confident.
Yeah, well, my form's been red hot, so yeah, I came out here expecting to just absolutely demolish Clint, and turned out to be the case.
Yep. You're not very respectful of Clint's golfing abilities. Any further comment there?
Well, I think his performance today speaks for itself. Clint, nothing. Just didn't go your way today. I mean, right from the word go.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Look, it wasn't. It wasn't an ideal start out there. Starting with, I believe, a 9, 2 lost balls. Yeah, not really what you're looking for, and I was pretty much expecting to lose, you know, upwards of around 30 balls for the day, going on that quota to a hole. So really, I mean, a lot of things to be positive about. I only lost 2 balls, lost them on the first hole.
So you're taking that as a positive out of the game?
Yeah, you got to look at the positives. Yeah, I mean that's really the only way one goes on.